let's talk about strongman for a second, because you referenced strongman in there a little bit. When we started powerlifting, strongman did not have the optics that it has today, and strongman in general was way smaller than powerlifting. And I think now it's, in terms of participation, it's either equal or greater.
I think strongman was more popular than powerlifting.
You think so?
Smaller, yes, but more popular.
Popular in terms of public support?
Yes.
Yeah, and that
That
would have been
more
because
more of
of
the general
ESPN.
public knew what strongman was. Because anytime I told people what I did, oh, I'm a powerlifter. They're, oh, you're one of them guys that picks up rocks? Nope. It's not what I do.
Yeah,
They
because
guessed everything except for powerlifting. So
everybody
everybody knew what strongman was.
yeah, everybody knew Bill Casimir as a strongman champion, but they didn't know Bill Casimir, the powerlifting champion.
Yep. Very few. You'd be surprised at how many people don't know that he was a powerlifting champion.
Same with
Even people in the
Odie
sport.
Wilson. Yeah. Odie Wilson's, the Judas Vicus,
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry, Mark Felix.
He did the Arnold. I don't think he did anything after that. He did
Mark Henry.
strongman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he still owns teen records in powerlifting.
Yeah. But yeah, I think for sure, the strongman way more popular to the general public than powerlifting. But
strongman, however, did the hyper. So exclusivity, I think, is both an advantage and disadvantage. Strongman was super exclusive initially, like not today. Now it's really open and anyone can participate.
Mhm.
I still remember being involved in. I wasn't involved in. I just watched the debates because they're fun to watch. Whether or not strongman should have two weight classes. That was hugely controversial at the time. That, like, do we open this up now to have a lightweight and a heavyweight section? What do we do? Because up until that point, it was just whatever weight you are, whatever size you are, if you're strong enough, you can participate. It leads to having events and competitors like Andrew Stumpy Rains from the UK, who dude was called Stumpy because he was so friggin' short. He was a brilliant squatter, but dude had to compete on stones. He was overhead pressing stones onto platforms.
Yeah.
But then would dominate in the squats. And so I think that was the inherent attraction. There was all these different body types, and there was just one ring to rule them all. But really at that level, only 10 guys got to play.
Yeah, for sure.
And so you had people coming in from other sports to try.
Yeah, because they had the open, and then they brought in the 105 or under 105.
Yeah, round about, what was that, like 2010 or 11?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So
and now there's
very recent,
like 12 weight classes or something like that total, something like that.
Yeah, I can't keep track. And
it's kind of like powerlifting in that sense. So it's gotten out of hand. And if you've noticed over the years there, even though it's popular, it's actually lost viewership and lost attendance in the stands.
Yeah.
Because there's too much. It's too much to watch.
What can we learn from CrossFit then?
CrossFit is entertaining because it's more relatable.
I think, and that was the thing about strongman as well. You could tell that something was heavy. You could relate to it. Not necessarily do it. You're like, look at that guy's walking along with 5 fridges on his back.
Right. People know how much a fridge weighs. Right. But if you've never been in a gym and had 500 pounds in your back, you're like, okay, it's 500 pounds. But you don't know how much a fridge weighs, but you know that it's heavy.
Yeah.
So, and it's entertaining. It's crazy. Now you can't change powerlifting in the sense of like, we're going to put fridges on the bar and start squatting. You know what I mean? But we can do things like have 2 platforms going at the same time and face them at each other and have the lifters compete almost like a head-to-head competition. Have almost like a rising bar like it used to be a long time ago. It's specific competitions. Have like a rising bar meet where, okay, there's 800 pounds on there. Who's coming out to do it? Now there's 850. That kind of like that. We could take that from strongman.
Yeah.
Only have 10 lifters or at the top level. Instead of having, at the top level at the IBF, you got hundreds of lifters at the top competing in a meet. Where if you make it to the top, we could do like Sheffield and like strongman. 10 lifters, 15 lifters. That's it. Keep the meet short, keep it sweet. Everybody's lifting astronomical numbers, breaking world records. We can have competitions where like strongman does only a couple events per day. Maybe we can have a squat day. Maybe we could have like the Arnold used to do, a bench, just deadlift. Now we can introduce just squatting because there are some people that are crazy squatters like Ray. What if
Man,
what
I,
if
I
Wade just
remember I remember Wade
trained
Hooper wanted a squat only comp for years.
like, how crazy would Wade be at that? He would have been incredible.
It would end up just being a squat off between Mike Coons and Wade Hooper.
That would have been I don't even know who the hell would have won at that.
I'd like to see that. Let's put that out there now. Let's get them both back out of their semi-retirement.
Yeah.
Mike looks semi-retired. Wade's definitely long retired. Let's go. Come on, come back out one last crack. World wants to see it.
Wade with his crazy wide squat stance.
Right.
My groin hurts when I watch that. But yeah,
Anyway, back
that's
on
kind of